All right, I didn't film some of the extracurricular activities last night because I was so tired, but I can't remember if I already said this, but I did 2 trails at the end of the day yesterday with my back window still open. I had taken stuff out of the back and left it open, and the whole back of the Jeep just sucked in all the dirt from, so I spent a lot of time kind of cleaning the inside of my Jeep. I think I did mention that now that I think about it, but went to bed and slept like a baby last night. So we are on day 2, getting ready to kick off another round of trails. I think there's 7 trails that we have to hit today, so we're gonna be on kind of the other side of the park, but it's gonna be a good time. Looking forward to it and try and document some of the fun stuff that we're doing, and hopefully we don't have any breakages. My only carnage so far is I got a couple of rash rings here on my wheels that got peeled back a little bit, but that's just them doing their job. And then my steering stabilizer somehow made contact with something and it's not really working. It's still keeping my steering good, but the adjustment knob took a beating and is not really doing anything. So, but as long as I can drive home and don't have to have a bunch of repairs after, I'll be happy. Just have it here to have a good time. Some of these guys did the route yesterday in a really fast pace. Pretty impressive. All right, we are just a couple teams back from the start, so it'll be giving us the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 go here in just a few minutes. Other side of the park this time. Windrock is actually really big. Off-roading out west, where I'm from, there's a lot of public land, lots of places to go off-roading, whereas out here in the east, most everything is private land, and so most of the places that go off-roading are places like this, where it's an off-road park. There's a nice soft topper on that Frontier. So if you want to do a lot of off-roading out in the east, you have to go find these dedicated off-road parks or people that have private land that they're kind of turned into that. It's kind of a little bit different, but the wheeling's a lot different out here too. I would say off-roading in the east is harder than out west. The west has lots of boulders and big rocks that looks more intimidating, but there's a lot more traction. So out here, because of the mud and the clay and the slipperiness, it's a lot more technical in my opinion. Gotta do about 20 miles on paved road to get to the other side of the park where our trails are today. Nice curvy roads, kind of fun. Not as fun with my tires aired down really low and my suspension really soft, but still a good time. Nice, beautiful scenery. I love Tennessee. This will be a really fun road in the Z. All right, here we are. Onto the trails. We actually ended up having a mistake in our where we meant to start from. We're starting from where we were going to end from, but that's all right. We're going to still have some good times out here today. Nature's chiropractor here. Get my steering wheel to turn left.
Yeah, it's because you're bumping. Can you go forward at all? You're not tipping over or anything, from my perspective. Okay, hold up. Now can you turn?
No.
Okay, we'll look at this one. Go over there and see what's going on.
I should have kept recording there. I don't know why I turned it off. Figured it might take a minute, but got down it. size rock.
Pretty good. Okay.
You want to ride up?
Nah, you're good.
Watch out for this tree on the left. Good clearance. Stefan's got a V8 in his Xterra and it sounds great. You're hung up on a rock on your right leaf spring. Place to walk that's not mud. Alright, so we got Stefan up and over, so now it's my turn. Except Stefan lost a taillight. He had a taillight casualty, which often can happen at places like this. Telling them about it. I did the Rubicon Trail a while back, and there was a bunch of gladiators, Jeep Gladiators with us, and they were all, their taillights stick out a little bit, where they do not on the Wranglers as much, and lost, they were all losing their taillights. My side's all dirty. I just don't have a passenger.
Even when Stephen doesn't have a passenger, his driver's side, passenger side's dirty.
I almost started a car detailing business when I was getting out of college. I like cleaning cars.
I mean, there's a need for it. Like, teachers would be grateful if somebody would come around to the schools and detail their
Y'all good
cars.
down there? I'm up at the top of on the G trail.
Yep, we're on our way up.
Like, if somebody would come by school and detail the cars while the teachers worked, and then we get off work with a
Clean car.
clean car, I would pay for
Like
it.
that one.
Mobile detailing is what I actually had been thinking about doing. Get a cool looking truck and a little trailer.
Pressure washer and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Water container.
Yeah. I mean, if you do, go by the schools. I'll pay for it. I love a clean car. Sucks that we live in it 24/7 during the week.
Right.
So like on Fridays when I'm just overdone, like done and overstimulated, and he's home, like I just go out and clean my car and leave the kids with him.
Yeah.
He'll come out, or he's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Look, I just need a moment." I think he went up that way. Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. I just didn't want to come up into you. Oh, I've got a headache. I have ibuprofen, but I haven't taken it on purpose because I'm trying not to take it all the time. Yeah. Starting to get a little rain. See how much we get. It's not supposed to really start coming down till later tonight, so hopefully it holds off till then. Alright, here's the
When
next.
you get down that trail, you'll start 33. You'll see it straight ahead.
Copy. Just keep my wheel in it, I guess. Soundtrack courtesy of the WE exhaust. Best sounding Jeep exhaust there is. This one's their trail edition, so it goes up and over my axle and then it just dumps right behind the bumper, so I usually don't have to worry about hitting it on stuff. I have pinched mine a little bit from flexing it out all the way, but it's all good. Not moving nearly as fast as some of these other teams are, but I did not trailer my rig here, so I need to drive it home. And I'm also not on a race team budget, I'm on a hobby budget, so I'm gonna just have fun. And say that I've entered into a competitive rally, off-road rally. Write about it, put it on the blog. Come again?
You good?
Yep, I'm good. I'm just a little bit behind you. I can see you though.
You blend in too easily with ours.
Especially in the fall. I'm more mud colored right now. it's more in the 60s, maybe even high 50s, but nice. I think we're about halfway done for the day. We're, as far as what we need to drive, we're at 3 hours and 23 minutes, so making good time. Mud hole trail now. Lots of big old mud puddles. Just went through some really big ones. I like that kind of stuff. was it that Matt was saying was super deep? Was it 51?
Yeah, but we can go around it. It's easy to go around. Sounds like Panther Rock.
Got a cool little couple rock ledges right here to go over. This should be a fun one. I'm gonna hang to the left and then swing it to the right. I kind of hung to the left and then swung it to the right on that ledge.
Copy, I'm coming up on you.
Oh wow, that's a lot of mud. Oh, it's not deep at all. Look deep. All kinds of combinations of dirt roads with whoops, mud holes, rocks, hill climbs. Windrock's a fun place for sure. One of the things I love about my Jeep is a lot of people, spend a lot of money on these UTVs that they use once or twice a year. And then they just sit in their garage or in storage. I can do all the stuff those things can do in my Jeep, plus drive it to the store, drive it to work, go on a road trip, take it on a summer afternoon drive with the top down, take it to the beach. Sorry about that. I didn't want to run into that mud hole. I might take this bypass. I don't know how deep this is. headed over here, so I don't know. I'm not sure which is better. There's a big tree stump to the right, tree to the left, rutted mud hole. And no problem. We are Trail 51. This is really the last technical trail of the event that we have to hit. So I've done this trail before. It's actually a Jeep Badge of Honor trail. It's really fun. I like this trail a lot. It's got a combination of everything. And if you're not in a rally where you're needing to kind of hustle along, there's a really cool overlook called Panther Rock. You can drive your rig right up to it and get some cool photos. But yeah, this is a good trip. And we are currently at just over 60 miles. We've done over just about 5.5 hours total. So we're doing much faster than yesterday.
Quit doing stuff in two-wheel drive, you know, I wouldn't get stuck as much.
Where's the fun in that?
There's more fun in two-wheel drive. Unless you're about to die. That's not fun.
Show you, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep driving. But a big muddy clay hole mess to the right of me that just swallows vehicles, so we are gonna avoid that. Alright, this is the part of Panther Rock where you come right down to the rock. Probably what makes this trail a little bit difficult when it's muddy in particular is it's really rutted out. There's all kinds of different ways you can go, and but it's very rutted. Ledge at the top of this rocky hill can get people hung up on sometimes as well, especially if they're on smaller tires like 33s. rally that you can go either direction. So when you were, when people planned out what route they wanted to take, this one they could factor in going either direction, while the rest were you had to go the specific direction that they told you to go. So we're gonna wrap up here on 53. And then we'll be able to hit the dirt road back to a main paved road and get back to the finish line. I think I'll go left like he did.
You're gonna go that way?
Yeah.
So you probably are wide enough to go over it, but it's up to you.
Well, if I slid off, it would be a catastrophic slide off, I think.
Yeah, he's gonna go the way you took. Okay, go up a little bit. Passenger tires and it's climb up this hill. Okay. Now keep going. Okay, now you got it. Come down to passenger side some, so you're not so slanted. You can back up some.
Hannah roll down with you.
Copy. Okay. He's gonna have you ride back with me, by the way. Be too tall for that tree. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna give it some beans, so just watch out.
Got a clearance from the rut, so I would straddle that one on the right. I just had the rut down the middle. Do you copy?
What is he saying?
You talking about the really deep one? He's saying to straddle that rut, but I'm too tall for that. I'll poke holes in all my windows if I do that.
Yeah.
They don't make these windows anymore. Ooh.
You're right there. You're good.
Okay, he said he got clear of it, so I don't know.
This turned out to be a shitty trail.
I'm clear of that rut that you were stuck in, so we're right behind you.
Turned out to be a crappy trail. We should have lit. I should have listened. Oh, sorry.
You're good. You kind of have to slam those anyway, or they pop open when you hit a bump.
Are y'all good?
Yeah, we're on our way down.
Is he stuck again?
I don't think so.
Maybe this is why it's black and there's nothing else. Maybe this is what he was talking about straddling.
Maybe. I see him down there. Oh yeah, that's what he's talking about, straddling.
I wonder.
Where can I? Right here?
Yeah. It just straddled the rut. I'm gonna have to move, so you'll have to stop.
Water. Well, I got out of that rut. It was a sketchy one. This is the most washed out rutted road I've ever been on. It is gnarly. This is not even a road anymore. It's basically a river. Completely washed out. This isn't even one of the trails we had to take. We're just trying to get back to the main road and had two choices, and this is the one we picked. Finally, I think this is the end of it. Oh, hallelujah. Regular dirt road. I mirrored my windows, took a beating on that trail. It's very narrow with lots of branches. All right, we are back on pavement, making our way back to the finish line. Wallowing around on 15 PSI tires. But we're sitting at 6 hours and 51 minutes. So probably another 20 minutes back to the finish line. So we'll finish in just over 7 hours. And we'll have done about 93 miles total, I think. Pretty much the vast majority of that being trails. I used about a half a tank of gas. Well, just
seriously.
My right turn signal apparently isn't working.
I wonder.
Alternator went out before Windrock Road, so I had to like turn everything off and try to speed up a little bit.
Did you stop it?
Yeah,
Pause and stuff.
I did. I saved it. Dang, that's crazy.
Huh?
I'm glad it waited till now.
I know, right?
And I'm glad you brought a trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I had another alternator.
You said your right turn signal?
Yeah, my right turn signal all of a sudden said, my dash keeps telling me my right front turn
You
signal
just
is
wanted
out.
to match us, didn't you?
It's probably just covered in mud or something.
They heard your truck and they got it on the side. Yeah. Well, I had my old Look, J Marquis great. 80 mile an hour, 26 miles a gallon. So he's ready to run. And he's like, so why do you have it? And I'm like, I'm walking around the back. So he's like, trying to get the so you got any guns or drugs in the car? And I had 2 fucking firearms, and I just went, no. So I'm not used to answering questions. I'm just like, that's it. Like, I have my purple heart tag. Them motherfuckers, like, I literally had them, like, drive next to me and be like, slow down. And I had another one pull me over. I'm like, I'm carrying. He's like, look, if I'm going to push it.
That is the aftermath of the Terra Trophy rally. Airing up the tires, struck camp. Now I've got to load the Jeep with all the stuff. The 2 trails that I've already done before this week. And a bunch that I haven't. And now it's time to drive home. All right. I am on the road home. Got camp put away, got the tires aired up, rinsed out the radiator. Made sure my windows are clean enough to see out of. And I got 4 hours to drive home. Got a tire out of balance from all the banging around through some weights, but that'll be a little bit annoying on the ride home. But overall, the Terra Trophy was a lot of fun. We completed both days within the allotted time with time to spare, even with some mechanical failures and getting lost and various different things. Ended up on some really hard trails that we didn't intend to go on. But we had a lot of fun. I love Windrock. I definitely would like to come back more often. I don't know that I would do a competition again, just because for me, I wasn't trying to go out there and win. So I just really wanted to go out and have a good time, which I did. But, you know, I wasn't able to enjoy some of the trails as much, take it easy, take in the scenery because you're going so fast. But the upside of doing the competition was meeting new people, meeting some new friends, and also just the fact that I kind of drive in a different way than I ever have as far as off-road, a little bit more aggressively, and which I think I became a better driver as a result of doing that. So there's that. But looking forward to getting home and getting the Jeep cleaned up. It's going to take me a few days probably to really get it clean because it is really dirty.